Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the Wheel and Modified Tour heads off the Riverhead Raceway tomorrow at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to do a little bit of a preview of the race. Little preview of the Wheel and Modified Tour. So the Riverhead Raceway was originally in 1949, but it was originally as a dirt track on Long Island. Brief history about Long Island is that there were 40 racetracks on Long Island. Okay, and 99% of those tracks are defunct. They're gone. They're just gone. Either been destroyed or built on or closed down. Riverhead Raceway is the only existing stock car track on Long Island. It became a Nascar sanctioned track a few decades back. I think it was like in the 50s or the 60s, either one. Okay, and it was owned first by the Barbara and Jim Carmody. They owned the track. And then Eddie and Connie Partridge, Tom Guest, John Elwood, they took over the track, and they still own it today. Well, Connie Partridge does. Eddie passed away last year due to a heart attack. Friday night up at Richmond for a Wheel Modified Tour event. So back into the tour, the preview of the Wheel Modified Tour. So when the tour comes, when the tour comes to Long Island, there's a little bit of a rivalry. You gotta remember that. There's a little bit of a rivalry. Not only do you have to compete with the regular tour guys, but you have to compete against some local guys like Tommy Rogers, Timmy Solomino, Justin Bonsignora, Eric Goodell, and also a couple of new guys like that you're not used to their tendency, okay, like, guys that win polls, okay, win features every Saturday night, and, one of those guys that has won there for 4 times, I believe, would be, the driver number 7 and white car of Doug Coby. He is a dominant car driver, won there 4 times, okay, like what I just said, and, I was watching a little bit of a video, he said that basically that, the regulars have been respectful, and then by about lap 15, that's when you really gotta go because the leaders will start catching you. Riverhead, every week drivers are used to doing like 50 lappers every week, we're used to doing 200 laps, so by lap 15, okay, that's when you really have to go because the leaders will start catching the back of the field, overlapping. Another guy would be Justin Bonsignor. Justin Bonsignor, a regular there at Riverhead, or lives right in Riverhead, New York. He won there a couple of times as well, and I won there a couple of times as well. Another guy that you have to compete against, okay, that, wins polls, gets hard chargers, wins a lot of tour events, a lot of big other events too. That's another guy that you gotta watch for. One guy, though, that runs there often, new driver that's running the tour this year in the elite number 60 car of Baker Racing would be Money Matt Hirschman. Matt Hirschman himself, Money Matt as they like to call him. He will be running there tomorrow in the number 60 car, the elite car, driven, owned by John Baker. So that is a driver to watch for. Matt Hirschman, very versatile, very virtual driver. Has a lot of history behind it with his father, Tony Hirschman. He won the Wheel Modified Tour at least, I think it was about 7, 8 times, maybe 10. So that's another driver to watch for. And, again, local guys. Tommy Rogers, okay, won many track championships at the track on the Wall of Fame, the Comedy Wall of Fame, and wins polls, and always locks himself up on the front row. Now, when you go to Riverhead, the top 12 cars, the top 12 are all Riverhead regulars. And by lap 15, the tour guys say by lap 15, there's something in the water that is making them kind of slow down a little bit, and that's when you can go. So, big changes to the tour. And when the tour comes to Long Island, you're in Long Island territory. And that is just, Long Island was known for racing back in the day, back in like the early 40s, early 50s, even the 60s and 70s, even the 80s and maybe 90s too. Okay, so, yeah. Riverhead, though, is a square piece of property. Square piece of property. Business is coming on this side. Business coming on this side. In front of it and on the back. It's going to slowly squeeze them out. Okay? There are businesses coming in on each side of Riverhead. If Riverhead goes, it'll be the end of racing on Long Island. And we can't have that. We need to have a thing of entertainment. There's really not nothing of entertainment at in Long Island besides the track. Okay. Now, I'm looking forward to the race tomorrow. I'm looking very forward to it. It's gonna be a one hell of a show. We got modifieds, we got crates, super pro trucks, I believe, mini stocks, and I think we have legends. Yeah, I think we have INEX legends. So I think we got 5 features tomorrow. It'll be a good show. Praying for the weather to hold up. I was researching the weather. Give me a moment, let me check right now. I was researching the weather. Give me a moment. Give me a moment here. I was researching the weather early this morning, and it said that it's supposed to thunderstorm or rain in the morning, and then by the afternoon it should be fine. Let me check again, make sure if anything changed. Yeah, it says isolated thunderstorms in the morning, then skies turn partly cloudy late. Saturday night, chances morning showers, considerably cloudiness. So, it's supposed to be partly sunny tomorrow, 80 degrees out, so beautiful weather out basically for tomorrow. I'm excited for the track. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. How is the the thing with Riverhead compared to most other tracks, Stafford Motor Speedway, Thompson Speedway, um, you know, they have live pit stops. They have a pit road in the middle of the track. A lot easier for the guys to get tires and a lot easier to control. Riverhead does not have that until the last tour show, which is the Eddie Partridge 256. That's when they do live pit stops. Tomorrow, though, they're not doing live pit stops because it's 200 laps. How is the pit strategy going to come into play? When do you go into the pits? Do you even choose to go in the pits, or do you just stay out the whole race? That is a factor that at Riverhead that most drivers have to think, okay, before going in the pits. That is what excites me a lot. Is the pit strategy. Pit strategy is a key thing at Riverhead and most other tracks like Riverhead, um, Waterford Speed Bowl, Seaconk especially, and a bunch of other bowl rings out there that do not have live pit stops. Um, I'm excited. I can't wait. And yeah. I'm trying to think of another topic to talk about right now. Tired. Um, if you guys are in the area, I suggest going to the track. It's gonna be fun. It's a fun thing to do with the fam. Fun thing to do with your whole entire family. If you're in the area, I suggest to go. Be a fun thing for all fans. I highly suggest it. Grandstands open at 3 o'clock. Um, Ticket prices are gonna be adults $40 and children, okay, 6 through 12 are gonna be $20. 5 and under is free, and that's it. So qualifying, I believe, starts at 4:30, 5 o'clock. So that is basically the whole schedule set for tomorrow, and we got 5 other features, 4 other features besides the tour. So it should be pretty good tomorrow. Be a good, real good show. You know, if you're in the area, stop by the track. Explore what it's all about. Explore what the Wheel and Modified Tour is all about. Um, and yeah, just explore what the Wheel and Modified Tour is all about. NASCAR, the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour, I should say. And that's all I have left. I have nothing really else to say. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you never miss out what I upload every single day, or at least try to. Go subscribe to my other channel, Uncle Xander's 1234. Subscribe to that one too. You might as well. And I just love you guys. I love you all. Remember though, you are beautiful. You are one of a kind. Smile more. Take it easy, fam. I love y'all. Peace out.